Hey there, guys. So, first sketchbook tour. Exciting, I know. Coincidentally, my first filmed art video as well. Although, I feel like sketchbook tours are always a good way to start. I personally love watching sketchbook tours, and it always introduced me, to new artists, because, from there I see how they work and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to see some of your finished stuff. So I thought this is a good way to start. Yeah, it's super fun. I love all different types of sketchbooks. Mine's definitely not the nicest. It's not, finished pieces and all that, but I love people who can do that. Mine's a little mix of both. There are a few finished things in here, but mostly it's just me scribbling around, and drawing things just for the sake of drawing. This is the one place where I get to draw for me and just draw whatever I want to draw, even if it looks bad or, it's not necessarily a success. It's a good place to do it. Anyway, to, not ramble on, since you'll have the rest of the video to listen to me ramble on. Here's the cover of my sketchbook. It's a moleskine, I don't know. It's the first time I've ever used one of these, because I used to use really big, Canson XL mixed media sketchbooks, but I don't know, there's just something overwhelming about how big the page is. So I think I prefer this little bitty guy. It's a good, I don't know, it doesn't stress me out as much, I think, which is strange, but anyway, I really enjoyed this. I see why people like it so much. They're a bit pricey. At least where I get them, they're like 20 bucks. And normally I'm, I'll pick up I never spend more than $15 on them. So they're a bit pricey, but I did purchase another just because I enjoyed it so much. Paper's good quality, it's a good size. Yeah, so here it is. It's good. I recommend it if you want to spend $20, but if not, there are plenty out there like this one. Stickers, there are a bunch of them. There are only a few I remember where I got these from. So this little boar and this little deer are from Forever Softcore. I love her art. It's so soft, as the name implies, and she does a lot of really cute little animals, which I'm not good at, so I very much respect her for that. And then I know that this little guy, Goldie from Animal Crossing, is from Spicy Tuna. And then I don't remember where the Whoopers are from, or the little Isabel, but I can find out and maybe put it somewhere on the screen if I can find them. Anyway, let's go to the inside. So these pages are always, normally I never decorate sketchbooks, but I was trying to be a little more collage-y, if that's a word. It's probably not. And just kind of put I don't know, things that are pleasing for me to look at. I started this on April 23rd of this year and just finished it up a few days ago on June 2nd. I tend to blow through sketchbooks pretty fast just because, especially right now, I haven't really done any finished work. I've literally just been taking this time to sketch and draw what I want, which, it's been good, it's been fun, it's been relaxing. But yeah, so I have I went to a thrift store and I found these old French homework books, and so I just cut up some of the pages and I glued them in. And then I've got some cool stickers, got a little mushy with a knife, just some cool stickers in here, some Black Butler ones, and yeah. And this first, this little page right here, I don't know, I always sticky it together so it doesn't get in the way, but I don't know what people use this for. If you use this weird little inner spot that's kind of sealed all the way up to here, please let me know what you use it for, because I would like to not waste it, but it's hard to draw on it. So the first page, I have nothing here except for this little thank you card, business card from Thousand Skies. Their stuff is so cute. I bought a little tiny lamp from them, and it was adorable. It's actually within reach, so I'm gonna get it so I can show you guys. But this is, yeah, they make little, look, little lights. I don't know if he'll show up on camera that he's lit up, but look. And he's only that big. It's just a little Pomeranian. I love Pomeranians. I have one. So when I saw this, I was obsessed. They come in bigger sizes, but I just wanted to try it out. So there he is. But that's what I ordered from them. And their business card is equally as cute. And then, of course, so this is my original character, Oz. As you'll see, he's kind of almost like my muse. He will pop up quite a bit. He's wonderful. He's not colored in on these, but he's it varies. I draw him in a lot of situations, I guess is my point. But mainly you'll see him, he's a vampire because, you know, I'm a goth kid that never got over her love of vampires. But there he is. He's my pride and joy. I love him so much. And then some cool Latin quotes over here I put on the side, and then some stickers as well. Completely flipping the script from Gothic Vampire Man to my Twi'lek character. We actually, a little while ago, ran a D&D campaign that was Star Wars themed. So of course I had to make a Twi'lek because they're beautiful. This is my girl Valencia. I've kept her long after the campaign ended just because I was so enamored with her. But she was a Jedi Master who eventually ended up turning into a gray Jedi. I'm not going to go too much into it. I don't want to bore you guys that much unless you want to know, in which case tell me. But there's just a few sketches of her and some stickers down here as well. I tend to put quite a few stickers just littered throughout my pages, as you'll see on this page. So this started out as me trying to sketch something here. I messed it up. Not even like a small mess up, it was just honestly bad to look at. So I just decided to put some stickers on here, and then I ended up getting a bunch of new washi tape. I was like, oh, well, I wanna, you know, test my washi tape. Some of it has like a cool hollow effect. And so then it's ended up into this weird collage, like sticker stamp mess. But it's cute. Yeah, it's got a few different things on here. I know all the tapes are from Michaels, of course. Here's a tiny little Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. Here's a sticker that I actually made myself, which I'll talk more about when you see more of them later. This is from a cool hair dye company. And then, yeah, Zombie Snot. Their stickers are fun. Their branding is super cool too. Yeah. So that's this page. And I think I have a few more like this where I just kind of went ham on like stickers and washi tape. And then, so early on, I did my favorite spread. This is actually, surprisingly, for as long as I've been doing art, the first time I ever used 2 pages that actually take up, you know, like did a 2-page spread. It is Oz. Here he is. You can see him there. And this is his boyfriend, Dimitri. This is actually kind of a collaboration between me and my best friend. Oz is mine and she owns Dimitri. But honestly, I draw him enough. He feels like a second son to me. This is also the first time in this sketchbook, you'll see it a bit, that I start experimenting with gouache. So you can kind of see a cool texture that I got here for the background, for the kind of abstract night sky, not quite night sky, but kind of night sky. But yeah, here they are. They're adorable. I love them so, so, so much. Yeah, there they are. You'll see a lot of them, as this next page proves. So at the time when I drew these, this was me trying to figure out, because I correlate them a lot with the sun and the moon. Oz being the sun, Dimitri being the moon. And so I wanted them to have kind of a cool matching tattoo scheme, but then we decided against it, so we didn't end up doing it. But this was just me trying to decide cool, like, tattoo placements, pretty much. But I ended up not using any of them. Here's Oz and Dimitri again. Just being cute. I rewatched Ouran High School Host Club, and we stan Tamaki. We love a good king. He's absolutely precious, so I had to draw him a little bit. And then just the sun. This was in gouache. This was me figuring out gouache. This whole sketchbook is me figuring out gouache, but anyway. Here's the next page. Some Oz, some Dimitri. Some more Oz and Dimitri, and this is Celestia. So she's another character in this universe of sorts. They're all vampires, because, you know, we love vampires here. She's lovely. You'll see a little bit more of her, but she is also a vampire who is friends with the two of them. As you can see, here's Oz and Celestia again. I got to do her up in this very cute, like, lacy dress, and him in some very gentlemanly, noble clothes. It was fun. Here's me planning out, like, so I recently got a Cricut and a printer, and I'm trying to do eco-friendly packaging so I can sell them, and you know, figuring out my cute, like, thank you cards and, you know, all that good stuff, some sticker ideas, information, but yeah, I really wanted to find eco-friendly packaging, if I could, just so I don't send out a bunch of plastic, which isn't easy, and it can be expensive, so I'm still doing research on that, but yeah, it's just something that's important to me. Moving on. Oz and Dimitri again. Of course, being vampires that have been alive for a long time, they've had time to, you know, have different hairstyles. Dimitri, not so much. But here's some Oz with long hair. He traditionally doesn't have long hair, but it was fun to imagine. Okay, so we've got some stickers here. I made both of these. Now, this was the original idea for the little sassy bun that I made, but I sketched it out, and then I didn't put the sassy bun in here, like the final product sticker, which technically I've still changed it since here. But yeah, I didn't even do it until the whole thing was finished, and then I came back and I put it back in. And then some cool stamps I had. Here is another sticker I did of my dog Smurf. As I said, I love Pomeranians. This is her. Almost like, I was imagining her as like an Animal Crossing villager, so I turned her into a sticker. And then here's some Oz again. Cute little outfit for him. His little teethies. Tongue. Fun stuff. Here is another sticker idea. Here's me trying to do Smurf, failing. And then a whole page of Celestias and some different hairstyles. Yeah, it was totally fun. I really started this page just because I wanted to kind of have her hair sprawled out around her. And then I wanted to fill in a little bit as well with some other hairstyles. So I was having a long talk about how Oz is a pure being, and he just, I don't know, completely naive, innocent guy. Kind of a himbo, let's be real. And then, so I kind of did like a very stylized, like cutesy, no thoughts, head empty kind of thing, and then I had to do a Dimitri to go with it. Here is another one of those pages where I just cut stuff out, you know, put stickers, washi tape everywhere. It's cool. I like it. Here's some stuff. So here's some Oz. He looks a little small Not quite as tall as he is in this picture, but I was trying some weird posing, and gouache, which ultimately, of course, got all over him, but it kind of works. Yeah, he's a dramatic man, and we love that. Here's a weird drawing of my dog. Little fairy, some cool Etsy shops that I like. Here is Byakuya Togami from Danganronpa 1. I absolutely love Danganronpa. It's something I used to be really obsessed with. I don't draw it as much anymore, but I was just remembering how much I love him, so I drew him and his glasses. And then over here I have Todoroki and Deku. I really like them together, so had to draw them. Here was a kind of fail at me trying to do an abstract beach of sorts. And so to make it cool, I put one of my stickers on here. So hopefully I succeeded making it somewhat cool. Here's some Oz. Here he is in a little surf uniform. Here's a mermaid version, or merman. And then here was me trying to paint the little baby tears plant that I have with gouache, and not doing too well because I am pretty new to gouache, but it was fun. I like how it layers. It's definitely something I want to get better with. Here's some seashells I picked up at the beach. And then here's a poem that I really like, so I put it in here. I'll leave it on the screen so you can read it for a second. Here's Valencia again. I think she pops up a few more times, but not quite sure what she's doing, why she's wearing this outfit in particular, but here she is, my sweet baby. Another sweet baby. I recently finished the Clone Wars, and we love Ahsoka. I love her so much, but this was me doing it entirely in gouache. And it didn't turn out half bad, honestly. Not the best thing I've ever done, but definitely I learned some stuff. Some Oz and Dimitri doodles in like a modern day setting. Here they are again, in kind of almost a modern day setting. Normally they're not, they are traditionally, you know, I made them as vampires, so, or I made Oz as a vampire, and then my friend made Dimitri a vampire. I don't own them both. But every once in a while it's fun to imagine them in a modern, normal life, so you'll see some doodles of that. Here is the, so you saw the piggy sticker from earlier on in the sketchbook, and this is where I actually first drew the little piggy. I'd love to do these as stickers too. I made this into a sticker of a little fox, but it didn't quite turn out the way I wanted, but of course that's to be expected. Here is Oz and Celestia again. You can kind of get a color scheme for Celestia here. A long time ago, me and my friend, we were the same best friend. We were really into Harry Potter, you know, and we were watching one day and we were like, oh my gosh, like what houses would they be in? What if they were in this story? So we kind of make like a, you know, a Hogwarts AU, and this was a redraw of an old thing I drew from back in college with her. I wish I would have finished it because I like it, but oh well, I got the important parts down. He's a Hufflepuff, she's a Ravenclaw. Important to note. Here is really nothing. This was me planning for the next page because it was Oz's birthday, May 16th. So yeah, on the next page, I did just that. I drew this thumbnail right here. He's a gambler. He loves gambling. Especially if he was in modern day. He would love gambling, so. Yep, there's that. And then here's more of those French math books that I found that I cut up and put on the other side, and some stickers. But yeah, some fun stuff. This was a mix of gouache and my Copic markers, some Posca paint pens, Prismacolors, a whole, you know, flurry of things. But here he is, my baby. Here are some usernames I've had over the years. Because, I don't know, we were talking about it, so I wrote them all down. I bought my first fancy gouache. This is a Holbein gouache, and this color was so pretty. I just wanted to buy it to see if you know, they really were that good, and goodness gracious, I can tell the difference between my little, like, you know, $15 pack set and this one that was like 12 bucks. It's really nice. So I'd love to start collecting these because gouache is fun. And then a giant wolf with a scarf that's always flowing and 2 giant swords because I think we were talking about if the movie Ready Player One was real, what like our avatar would look like, and I was like, I would want to be something ridiculous, like a giant ass wolf with like 2 giant swords. So I had to sketch that out really quick. It was important. Okay. Fox Boy that was kind of unsuccessful. Inuyasha because we stan a king, and Draculara because, as I said, I love vampires. If that wasn't apparent yet. I love this, but it started out as a doodle because I saw someone who was on Twitter who was like, oh yeah, you know, this is what a plague nurse outfit looked like, and then, you know, later the internet found out that this was not indeed what plague nurses looked like. It's actually a Czech festival uniform, but nonetheless, it's still really cool uniform, festival garb. It's still really beautiful, so I drew her and then some little mushies around her. But yeah, so I love this one. The colors, I don't know. Awesome festival garb. Some random doodles. This was me. I'm also really obsessed with the Haunted Mansion and any lore behind it, or just in general. So this was me drawing one of the stretching portraits that I ultimately kind of messed the proportions up on. The only part I like is right here, the little feet and legs, and I did this also in gouache. This was me trying to get better with it. And ultimately I don't like how it turned out, but I did, like, my coloring is definitely starting to look better with the gouache, so nonetheless, I am proud of it. Over here I've got some Greek statues that I was sketching, an owl. Here's some Oz and Dimitri, a D&D character of mine. You can't really see it that well because of what's coming in through the other side. But here's Oz and Celestia being adorable. Here's Oz and Dimitri if they were in Jurassic World, because we were recently rewatching Jurassic World and kind of made an AU of it and put them in the roles of Claire and Owen, respectively. And yeah, so there they are. That was a lot of fun to draw. Here's me figuring out what settings for my cricket. Rosario Vampire, because I am revisiting every old piece of vampire media. Not a good show, but I love her design. Some sticker ideas. I thought it would be cool to do like some fun little witch hats, some cool potion bottles, and then like some cool stickers that were maybe like, I don't know, places, but themed after Hogwarts houses. I thought that would be fun. Another merman, Oz and Dimitri. Some sticker ideas for specifically Dimitri themed stickers. Yep. One of my favorite D&D characters, Erilyn. She's very dear to me. You won't see a lot of her in this, but she nonetheless is one of my favorite female characters I've ever made. And then the next few pages are Ariana Grande, because she is adorable. And she's very fun to draw. This one's my favorite. They kind of look like her, maybe only because they all have high ponies. And I love all of her outfits, so I just kind of quickly did like little 5-minute sketches of some of her like really fun looks. I really like this one. And I really like this one. I like her outfit there too. They're all good. All of her outfits are good. But yeah, I really enjoy her outfits. Some more doodles. Nothing happening really here. I don't think I need to censor this. There's nothing showing, but they're clothed. Or I intended them to be clothed. I just didn't feel like drawing clothes. Dimitri. This is Oz and Dimitri, by the way. Dimitri. Oz, a bad hand. Oz and Dimitri. I was practicing like exasperated poses. I want to do some flying key stickers from Harry Potter. I think it would be super awesome. I'm sure someone has done it before, but I love the flying key motif. I think it's very cool. And then we're coming up to the last page right here. This is Kai. He's another character of mine. Surfer guy. And he is Oz's best friend. Here they are as little babies. Here's Oz and Kai as little babies. And then this was a good excuse for me to try and do a surfing pose. Yeah, it turned out all right. I'd like to do more in the next sketchbook. But yeah, that is the last page. Ended on a good note. Here is one of those Dimitri stickers that I actually made, but I don't quite like it. I think it's too minimal. And then here's the back of the sketchbook. I've got my piggies. There's that fox that I didn't like how it turned out, but I really like how Piggy turned out in 2 different sizes. But yeah, here it is. My sketchbook. I hope you guys enjoyed. As soon as I finish up the next one, I'll film it. I'm not even close to halfway, but I would say, you know, I finished them off pretty quick, about a month. If there's any questions, comments, concerns, let me know, and I hope you enjoyed, and you guys have a great day. All right, bye-bye.